in the house. You already know what it is. Welcome to another episode of Holding It Down with 3 Plates Tommy. Today we got a wonderful guest coming from Long Beach with a cool story from acting, rapping, comedy, stand-up, everything, all in one. Today we have Alex the Great. Hey, thank you for coming out here. You know what I'm saying? I've been hitting you up, fool, since when I first started seeing your videos. Yeah. I was like, I gotta hit him up. I want him, just because, like your cool videos, everything from the content on, the Wadichi and all that.
Yeah.
Fool, I got a homie from work that every morning, fool, and when we would get to work, that fool would be like, "Come on, all those." That was funny, and then he would just say like, just all your quotes, all the stuff every morning, fool, and then I would be like, "Oh, I'm gonna get that guy. I'm gonna get that guy on the show." And he's like, "Fool, get him, dog, get him." And I was like, I kept hitting you up. I would catch you slipping on live. Yeah. I'll be like, "Oh, he's right here." Yeah. Until we're here. But yeah, thank you for coming through. And I know you're busy, dog. And then I wanted to talk about like one of the first things to get into is your acting and stuff. And how did that come about?
Man, acting kind of just happened for me, bro. I jumped into it right after I got out of prison.
Yeah.
So I knew that I wanted to be in the entertainment industry in some way. I had met a man early on in my prison term named Scott Budnick, who's a founder of a program called ARC, which is the Anti-Recidivism Coalition. It's a kind of like a, people. It's an organization, nonprofit that helps people when they come home from prison. Kind of get into things. But he was my first person that I met that was actively working in the film industry. He's a producer for the Hangover movies. He's done Starsky and Hutch. He did a bunch of really great films, and that was my first time meeting somebody that worked in the film industry. And then when I came home, I knew that it was a possibility. I knew that it was possible. So I started working as a production assistant on sets, working on some of the biggest sets in Hollywood, just getting in where I fit in.
Yeah.
And then
the foot in the door.
Exactly, yeah, foot in the door. And I met a gentleman that was also newly getting out, and he had put a post on Facebook, and he was like, "Hey, we're looking for homies, with tattoos tatted down that might be interested in jumping on some film projects." And I was like, "Bro, that's me. What's up? What's cracking?" So he was like, "Okay, cool. Here's this email. Send the email right here. Introduce yourself, let them know what you're trying to do, and then go from there." I sent an email. The woman hit me back. She was like, "Oh, send me some pictures of yourself, in a tank top, or show me your tattoos, or like so I can see your look and see if you're a good fit." Sent her a message. She was like, "You're perfect."
Did you oil up?
I oiled up, fool. I lathered it up, fool. Put the light on.
You hit a quick 50 real quick.
Yeah, I had a quick 50 push those, fool.
Yeah. Take a picture now, fool.
Yeah, get it, fool. Get it, go. Mom, take it. Mom, take it.
Fool, just a neck off, fool.
Yeah.
With it, dog.
But, yeah, bro, so I took the picture, sent it to her. She was like, "You're perfect." She was like, "Be right here, 5 a.m. Fucking, I'm like, say no mas.
She right there.
Yeah. I pulled up early as fucking all the way out to Lancaster.
Damn.
And it was the set of SWAT on CBS.
Oh, yeah?
So that was my first introduction to being in front of the camera. We did some background work. I ended up just locking in with her, her name is Bernice Molina. She started a company called From the Streets to the Set. She was in the beginning stages of starting this company as I was coming home from prison and making my way into the industry. And we just clicked, It's kind of like one of those things I see her work ethic, she see mine, it's like I just knew we were going to be working and grinding together for a long time. And we've been together ever since, Yeah. Been together ever since. I started doing other various background things, stayed coming back to SWAT a few times. We went doing music videos, this and that. then it started evolving, started landing auditions, started landing movies. And now I'm here today, a union actor, doing my thing and still enjoying.
And so you said you're from SAG?
Yes. I received my my union status about close to 4 years now, coming up on. I was what you call just Taft-Hart lead.
Yeah.
So that means like you get automatically flipped to union status, union eligibility, because I got cast in a pretty significant role on a TV show called The Curse with Benny Safdie, Emma Stone, and Nathan Fielder.
Oh, yeah?
Which is like a really big deal for me.
What you play in that?
I played a character named Pascal.
Yeah.
And it's me and my fiance are just sitting there having coffee. And Emma Stone comes up to us because they're filming this TV show within a TV show. And they see me and they're like, oh, he would be perfect for the show, within the show, which is wild.
Yeah.
But so that's our opening scene where they first meet me as my character. We're just having coffee, me and my fiance, and she comes up with her assistant, and they're like, hey, we think you would be perfect for this TV show. If you would like to come and be on it, we would love to have you, kind of deal. And then they had this big ass fan set up with all these lights on me. They had my hair blowing in the wind, Emma Stone's looking on at me like,
a little wink, a little twinkle,
a little twinkle.
Just a little something like. That's cool though.
Yeah, bro. So that was the beginning, bro. That was the beginning of my journey as a union actor.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's where I achieved my union status, which was a huge accomplishment for me. Like any actor in the industry, I believe, personally, that's a major
goal.
milestone. Yeah, it's a big goal, for a lot of people, and to come from where I come from, and to be from the life that I've lived, to be able to achieve union status is a major accomplishment.
That's good. And then being from SAG, do they help you like to get roles? Like, is there like they're like, hey, we have these if you want to audition, or do you still have to look kind of on your own?
You still do very much have to look on your own and really have to put your own footwork in, but the union is there to pretty much assure that we're being taken care of properly on set, that everything is being ran legit, and we're also getting paid the amounts that we're supposed to be getting paid, that we're pretty much not getting fucked over on any.
Because they had that strike, no?
Yes. Actually, it's crazy because, like, I'm like, man, this is just my fucking luck, dog. Like, I get into the union, we go on strike the very next day.
No way.
Well, that's what it seemed like. But, like, yeah, right after fucking...
And were you out there picketing?
Yeah. I went out there. I was picketing, with the people, Yeah, because it was crazy. I'm like, fuck, man. Like, what do I got to do? Like, catch a break in this town, fool. I worked my ass off to fucking finally get SAG, fool, and then they try to shut it down.
Yeah,
fool.
Damn, now they got me out here.
Yeah, fool. Now I'm out here fucking picketing and shit, But it was it's just a crazy time to jump into the union.
And did it start picking up now?
The film industry definitely started picking up. It's starting to come back. There was a lot to recover from, it was a lot back to back, being that COVID hit, and that really impacted the film industry. And then shortly after that, we went into this whole strike.
And were you around during COVID out here, or were you inside?
No, I was out here. Yeah. So I've been out about 8 years now.
Yeah.
Coming up on 8 years.
And you said you did a while, no?
Yeah, I did 11 years in prison.
Like straight?
Straight, yeah, no breaks.
Damn, dog. And was that like your first time in jail?
Yes, that was my first time.
So straight, you're like, dog, never been to jail.
Yeah.
And then fucking 11 years.
Yeah, they were not fucking around with me. Yeah, they were like,
were you like, oh, they try to set the example with me, dog?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I feel like during that time, they were definitely making an example of a lot of people around, especially at that courthouse who we were going to,
Before getting busted, were you into any acting or comedy or music?
Not really. Like, I always sang, I always used to sing, and like my people knew that I could sing, stuff like that, you know. So, but that was pretty much the extent of it. When I was really, really little, before everything started getting like chaotic in my life, like my mom and dad tried to put me in like some commercials and stuff. I remember, I think I did like a little like a Macy's fashion show or some shit like that, super small, like little guy. But other than that, you know, like yeah, that was it.
Nothing like that. Yeah. And then how was that? You know, you were young when you got busted. Then
yeah.
How old were you?
I was 16.
Damn.
Yeah.
And how so you went from going to what, like juvenile hall, or was it like a youth authority?
Yeah. So I went to juvenile hall, and then I got sent to the youth authority when I was around 16, 17. I got arrested when I was 16, but towards the end of my 16th, 17th year, I got sent to the youth authority. They went to court on me actually, in the juvenile place because I was running amok.
So you went from juvenile hall to that, then to prison.
Yeah, 4 days.
So
after
you
my
transitioned
birthday.
to everything, bam,
Yeah,
right here.
yeah.
Then did they wait till you were 18, or did they like, oh?
Yeah.
Do they send fools that are younger than 18 when they say charge them as an adult? You still
have
go
to be 18.
juvenile hall?
But they send you quick. I'm telling you, they sent me 4 days after my 18th birthday.
Yeah, they're like,
as soon as this fool fucking turns 18, he's gone.
Damn.
You know? Yeah.
And then how was that transition? You already?
I was already
kind of
like I had accepted kind of my fate, you know, like that I knew I was doing, you know, a significant amount of time. I was pretty much ready, you know, like there's nothing really to fight about it. It's like I know I'm going. I'm going, you know, it is what it is, you know. Like I had to spend many nights in the cell, you know, with coming to that realization, you know. The reality is, man, like I was gonna say, like there's a cell's a cell, you know, but like don't get me wrong, the juvenile system was a lot.
It's more fucked up and
friendlier.
It's I'd
say it's easier. It was easier just because I was closer to home for one in the juvenile system. And, you know, I got more visits, I had more access to my family, stuff like that. You know, I went to prison, boom, it's like, fuck, man, some days I'm going 3 years without seeing my people, you know?
That's it.
Like, and you know, that's always hard, you know, shit like that.
But when you were young, like when you were saying, like being in youth authority and all that, how you said it was more chill, but everyone always says that shit's crazy, no? Like,
no, it was
like,
definitely
hey, dog,
crazy.
YA is like the worst shit.
Yeah. They call it gladiator school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you know, it kind of gets you ready for. Do you think that shit got you ready, or was it like
definitely,
a whole different trip? Like you had to relearn when you went like upstate.
Yeah, I definitely had to relearn a lot. Well, just learn a lot, not relearn, because there was a lot of stuff going on there that I didn't know, you know, or didn't understand. And I was really like, kind of like in that mentality, like young fuck up, like I don't really give a fuck, you know, like so I had to like really learn, like, you know, like hey, if you can't do that, like you don't get it yourself in
you gotta
trouble.
Calm it down, and you're like hey, literally, you gotta
because like I was kind of hot-headed still, you know, like I didn't like let people talk to me any kind of certain way, you know, shit like that, and like I'll be snapping on people, but they be like, hey, if you don't want to do that, like you gotta kick it.
Yeah, because then they be like, "Oh, this was tripping." Wait a minute.
Exactly. So I had to learn. Luckily, you know, thank God I didn't. You know, I didn't get myself in no like wrecks. You know, where I was like, you know, had to get fucked up or anything like that. You know. You know, but like I did get broke off. You know, a couple of times. You know, I had to do some burpees and shit like that. Yeah. But for the most part, you know, I adjusted, you know, I just adjusted, you know, at the end of the day, you know, that was going to be my home for the next 10 years.
Yeah.
You know, because I had done already like a year and some change in the juvenile system, and I'm in prison, and it's like, this is home.
And when you were busted, were there like 25 to something, or was it like, straight 10 years?
What do you mean?
Like, you know how they give fools like, this was in there for 15 to life, but it came out in 12 or whatever. Was it something like that, or they were like, you're in here for?
Well, I had.
Or did you stack more time when you were?
I had taken a deal for 12 years, and I was supposed to do 85% of the 12 years, which would have been 10 and a half.
Yeah.
And I did get some time added, you know, like due to like getting in trouble and shit here and there. And then I almost maxed out my time. I almost maxed out my full 12 years. And then towards the end of my term, we started becoming eligible. Excuse me. We started becoming eligible to get time off, time back. Because for a lot of the time, people that had 85% couldn't get time back. Only people that had halftime could get time back off their sentence for doing like programs, classes, shit like that.
Where they cut it short?
Where they can cut them short. They can start, you know, earning time
Oh, damn.
off.
So not everybody could.
So not
when they say,
yeah.
oh, if you're cool, you'll be good. Like, nah, dog, it's,
yeah.
I got to do.
Exactly. Yeah. So that was kind of where it was at. I was like it didn't really matter. So there was really no incentive to do any of these programs or like any of this self-help shit because like I can't get time off anyways. Like why the fuck would I even go do these classes or anything?
Yeah.
But I think in my like when I was like 2 years away from getting out, they started allowing us to become eligible to do these classes and stuff. And like I got a little bit of time back, which ended up balancing to about the 11 years.
And how was it fucking in there? Did you learn how to fucking cook and all that shit?
Oh, yeah.
Because food be coming out cooking, dog. Fools get busted to come out. Hey, dog, don't trip. I got it.
Yeah, bro. No. I was one of like the in-house chefs. You know, like I loved whipping up for the homies. You know what I mean? We would have days like, you know, games on or some shit, you know, or some special occasion. Hey, fool, what you got on it? You know, shoot me the shit. I'll whip it up. You know what I'm saying?
Thanksgiving in there.
Thanksgiving, yeah.
What was the big, like, some of you remember, like, when everyone threw down and it was like...
We would always go up for homies' birthdays and
do
shit.
Do fools watch the fights in there? Like, you guys watched fucking...
If we
boxing matches or fucking UFC shit in there?
If we can. Sometimes it really depends on the prison that we're in. Because some prisons will have like certain channels, some prisons won't.
Yeah.
You know, like, but if we can watch, and then
sometimes you can't watch it. They'll be like, oh, we're watching this channel today.
Yeah.
You'll be like, well,
exactly, yeah. But like,
gotta wait till next week.
Super Bowl, always. You know, we always got to catch the Super Bowl. So the Super Bowl's everywhere, you know. So like, I don't think we ever, you know, didn't. So we would go up, Super Bowl game day, you know, whip up some bomb shit, or like I said, the homies' birthdays, we would do that. Unless it's like me and my celly, you know, like I try to tell my celly. I'm the type of dude that's like, man, every day's a special occasion.
Yeah, you're like, dog, we're in this motherfucker.
Like we in this motherfucker. Hey, we'll be happy. Yeah.
I'm gonna cook something up. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't got nothing but time.
New movie on today.
Yeah,
we going now. You know what I'm saying? We gonna whip it.
Yeah.
Watch this new movie coming out. Yeah. So
and how was that? Fool? Did you ever get into it with your celly or?
Definitely, yeah. I definitely got into it with a few cellies. Most of the time, it wasn't nothing too serious, but I did have. Oh, excuse me, bro. I did have 2 encounters where I ended up getting down with 2 of my cellies. Yeah. One of them, I got down with this fool, and it was just like that was it, fool. Like I didn't want to fuck with this fool. I don't want nothing to do with him. You know, like I just couldn't stand this fool. And then my other celly, it's like
because you get in trouble too for tripping on a fool, huh? You have to have a reason.
Yeah, really, you know, like really, it's like we're not supposed to get down at all with each other, you know. And that's just you know, we don't.
It's like that. On fucking Goodfellas. If you want them to be whacked, you have to have a fucking reason. And if that fucking reason wasn't good, guess who's gonna get whacked? And that's how it works.
Yeah.
When you're like, hey, you got to be like, hey, this fool's tripping. I'm about to fucking get down with this fool. And if that fool's like, oh, you're tripping over that.
No. Yeah, you probably be in some trouble. Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
but it was like me, you know, like it just like shit just happens, you know.
Yeah.
Like shit just happens, you know. The first one, like we ended up just really getting into it. He was a weird dude. We ended up getting down. Fucking luckily nothing happened. Luckily I didn't like nothing. Nobody got in trouble, you know, for both times. The first one, you know, like I said, that fool was a weirdo. Like I didn't really fuck with him, and I was I just wanted to be done with the whole like thing, and get out of that cell. It's funny, which is ironic too, because like the homie that was like, "Hey, fool, move over here with me," nah, we're gonna be cool over here. It's gonna be all firme,
Yeah.
Fucking, I went over there. I ended up getting down with him too.
Yeah, you're like, oh,
like
fuck.
fucking shit. But
Hey, that fool grumps that you do,
yeah.
was that a real, like, was that one of your cellies that you had?
He's loosely based off of one of my cellies. He's actually one of my cellies that I got
Like
down
a
with,
mixture
too.
of them?
Yeah. Like, it's an super exaggerated version.
But you got down with grumps?
Yeah. but like that fool he was my boy.
Yeah.
But he did have he was angry. He was just an angry ass fool. He was grouchy. I'm telling you, like every day, dog, like I'll come off the bunk, this fool just sitting there. He would look at me. Just keep looking out like fool.
And you try to cheer that fool up?
Yeah, I try to cheer him
Like,
up.
come on, no,
Like, what's up, fool? Fucking buenos dias, fool. Spenta, fool. You know?
he'd be like, nah.
Like, nah. He'd just be like,
Yeah, sick.
and go back.
And was he? How long was he busted for?
He had been in and out his whole life, you know?
Yeah.
He was a little older than me at the time. He was probably like, I think he was 45. I remember pretty specifically because I remember this dude would fucking do 1,000 burpees on his birthday.
Fuck, the old man?
Yeah. And he would always be like fucking, every birthday he had, he would get up and do 1,000 burpees.
And he would be like, hey, who wants to do them with me?
Yeah. No, he'd just do them on his own.
How much did you ever get into doing that shit?
Doing burpees?
Like, were you? Because they're
There-
supposed to be like, I used to do 500 in a day. Or,
Me and
what
one
the
of my
fuck?
homies, Cabron, we used to do like 1,000 burpees every day. There was one time we really got it into it. We was getting it in.
How long does that shit take?
Fuck, I don't even remember.
Full hours?
It depends, like how locked in we are.
You took breaks, like, all right, we're after lunch, we're gonna come back at it, or straight up?
No, we just keep going. Yeah, we just go like pretty much the whole yard. Yeah.
Hell, were you
going in.
fucking all ripped or what?
I was more like I still ate good,
Yeah.
Like so I was more just like super conditioned,
Yeah, you run a fucking mile,
Yeah.
fight for like
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Fool, you fight for a full 20 seconds, dog.
You're winded,
Throwing up, fool. Hey, dog, what's up, dog? You, Remember when you used to fight fools and you start crying? And you'd be like, you won, fool? Are you crying? They'd be like, you all mad?
Yeah.
I used to get mad when I was a little kid,
That's
fool.
funny, fool. You say that, fool, because cause like I said, the homie that I got down with, he was my boy.
Yeah.
Like he ended up doing all my tattoos,
Yeah.
after. But I remember like after we got down, I was like fucking like pacing around the cell, and I like started like being teary eyed, fool. And I'm like, fool, like what the fuck, fool? Like why you made me do that? Fool?
Yeah,
Type
I know
shit,
you know
like,
about see.
fool.
Like when your mom hit you and she's like,
Yeah.
you see why
Yeah.
you're like, fuck.
Yeah, because he was like the older homie, fool. And I'm like that's my dog,
Damn,
and like
you
we
had to
got
trip
down,
on
we
him.
got down because he got all pissed, and he called me a bitch, and I fucking snapped. I fucking lost my shit, fool, and I was like, at the
Who's
end,
getting
fool,
mad,
I was
like-
like, fool, you really think that shit, fool? You really think that shit, fool? Like, man, like I thought we been through all
Yeah, fool, for real, dog, like that, dog.
That's fucking
So you
crazy,
feel?
man. I'm like, nah. He's like, nah, fool. Just fucking. I was mad, fool. Like, but he was my boy. I had a lot of love for
You
him.
were cool with him after?
Yeah. Like I said, man. After he did, he ended up doing a gang of my tattoos that I have. We stayed cellies for a while after that. Cause I was in the Bay for like fucking like 3 years. So I think like 2 years of that I was with him.
Do you still trip if fools say like if they say like, oh, bitch, like, okay, dog, stop being a little bitch, fool, let's go.
Out here?
Yeah.
Oh,
You don't care?
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, because there's fools still. I'm like, dog, because sometimes you be like, fool, let's go, fool.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm not telling you like that, there's fools. But then you can't just tell like some fucking stranger fool, like, oh, quit being a bitch.
Yeah.
But if it's your homie, dog,
Yeah,
you be like, fool, this
exactly.
fool's being a little bitch, dog. He
Yeah.
doesn't want to go right now, dog.
Yeah.
And it's, that's cool, but there's some fools that trip. They're like, "What you
Yeah.
say, fool? Nah, what's up then? The fucking shirt off.
Yeah,
Let's
he's
go."
out,
Hey,
fool.
dog, chill, fool. Sick. Hey, did you used to trip out on fools like back in the day? Like you were a snapper?
when My whole term, prison term, yeah, for sure. Like the 2 fights that I got into, one the fool called me a leva, the next one the fool called me a bitch.
Yeah, that's
oh
it,
no,
dog.
like I called him a leva. He called me a leva. he called me a lame. I lost my shit. Fool.
Hey, fool be losing there.
Yeah,
What you
fool,
say?
I
What you say? The fool called me a lame dog? What's up then?
Yeah.
We have to break up the co-workers,
Yeah.
fool. That same fool.
Yeah.
Then he be saying that fucking... the other homie,
Yeah.
this fool called this fool a lame. He's like, what fool? I ain't no lame, dog.
Yeah,
The fool's like, hey, chill.
Back off, we can't get him.
Yes, fool. Hey, fool, this fool wants to talk to fool. I'm not a lame dog. I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, it's just...
Yeah.
Get hot.
Nowadays, bro, like I have a lot more understanding. For me, like I had to learn too. Like I was a little testy still when I came home. You know, like
Oh, you didn't calm down.
well, it's not that I didn't calm down. It's just like that because fuck, man, like you know, you live that life for so long. You know, it's like you gotta, you know.
No, but I'm saying, like you said, when you first got busted, like from YA, I was a high and I went in there.
Yeah.
So the whole time you were like, I'm with it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Yeah. I was
And then when you
definitely-
came out, you were out here. You calmed down. Like, all right.
I calmed down a little bit, you know, like more like, and I had to learn like that these fools are civilians, you know, like the people that I'm around. That's how I look at it. It's like these fools are, like they wouldn't even be able to comprehend, you know,
Yeah, but
the
that's fool.
lifestyle
That's
that
a
was
trip
lived,
because
you know.
your whole youth, fool. You're
Yeah.
16, dog.
Yeah.
From 16 to 20, fool. That's a youth, like,
Exactly.
and then from 20 to 28 or whenever you got out.
27, I got out. Yeah.
That's a whole life. Fools are
Exactly.
like growing up, building, like becoming themselves. You know, finding yourself.
Yeah.
And it's like you kind of had a halt to that
Yeah.
because you had to be, you know, like maybe you were loked out, fool, but you had to be like hard shelled.
Yeah, you had to have your guard up,
the
your walls
position
up,
you were
yeah.
at, like you have to be, you know.
Yeah.
And then to come out of that's hard, dog.
Yeah.
You know, give it up to you, dog, to be able to come out here from, you know, doing all that, youngster, going to jail, coming out.
Yeah.
And now, fool, everyone knows you, dog. You're making music. You're opening. Would you say you open up for?
Yeah, I've had the pleasure of opening up for some pretty big
gang?
people. Yeah. Our second show ever, we opened up for Shoreline Mafia, you know, which was dope as fuck. I'm like,
How
I'm not
was that?
listening to these fools, you know, like yeah,
That's
bro.
nuts, huh?
Yeah, man. Shout out to homie Shoots, man. He's the one that put me on that. He's blessed us with a bunch of opportunities, you know, put us on a bunch of shows, but yeah, it just happened because like he was a homie that was a fan of the content, you know, and he didn't even know I rap like that, and he invited me to an OGZ concert just to be like a special guest, kind of pop out, you know, and show some love, and then I had a lot of fun, you know, but put me up on stage dancing with OGZ and them, you know, and
You're like, I could do this, dog.
yeah. I'm like, hell yeah, this is dope. And then he hit me up again like a couple weeks later. He's like, hey, we got the Shoreline show coming up. We want you to come out again, you know, same kind of deal. And I was like, hey, bro, like, yeah, I'm down, fool, but like, hey, what's up, dog? Like, you know, I'll be rapping too. He was like,
Yeah.
what? He's like, what the fuck? Like, yeah. I was like, yeah, fool, like, what's the deal? Like, get me up on there, you
get
know,
on
like how we make that happen. He's like, hold up, let me make a call right now. Made a call, hit me back up. He's like, yeah, bro, we got you a set.
No.
I'm like, say no mas, fool, I'll be there. You know, so we came out, you know, brought the whole team with me, you know, all me and all my people. You know, I got a lot of love for my people, man. If I'm eating, we all eating.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So like I love to share all that shit with my people, you know, brought them all up on stage with me. You know,
Just had a
vibing
good ass
out,
time,
you know?
vibing.
We're just doing our thing, you know, and that's not bad. Like that's the second show,
For-
my second rap show ever. You know?
For open Shoreline Mafia,
exactly.
that's huge. You know, like, fuck, man, I can just imagine how crazy it would have
Yeah.
been all fucking. I would have slept for 2 days later after that. Like, damn, dog, was that shit real?
Yeah, no, I was definitely sitting at the Airbnb, you know, the later on that night, just kind of just thinking to myself, like, damn, bro, this is.
Anybody want to talk to me? They talk to Lyric. If they don't want to talk to Lyric, then Lyric will talk to me.
yeah.
The motherfuckers start getting crazy, huh?
Yeah.
You're like, you know what? I'm in the studio right now. And so what? You just been grinding, making music.
I've been grinding at everything, bro. We've been really on our wave. We've been, fuck, man, it feels like we're performing every weekend.
Yeah.
You know, for the last, like, what's it been, 4 months, 3-4 months, just like, man, I'm getting hit up for shows
But
back
hey,
to back.
you guys want to come pop up over here?
Yeah. We're like, hey, we'll put you on this. You know, we want to have you over here. We want to have you there. We want to have you here. And I'm like, if I'm available, let's do it. You know,
That's
like
cool.
how much time we got, what are we trying to do? You know, let's make it happen. And you know, like, yeah, we're just recording. We're getting ready to drop this collaborative album. Me, the homie Lyrics, and the homie Mars Era.
Yeah.
And we're finally doing our own event. You know, this is the first time I've ever done an event like under my company name. You know, I'm doing all the flyers. You know, I made the Eventbrite.
What's your guys' company?
I started my company called Going Nuts Entertainment a couple years back.
Going nuts.
Going nuts. Yeah,
That's
exactly.
right.
It was kind of my way of creating a creative platform to kind of raise awareness for mental health, you know, because like I've struggled mentally a lot in my life and my time, you know, and I feel like art has been a beautiful outlet for the processing this healing that I've been doing over the years, you know, with all the shit that I've been through.
Yeah,
you know?
dog.
So to be able to be doing this event now is really amazing. You know, it's like it's part of the dream. It's been a part of the vision. It's like, I'm gonna do this one day, you know, and now I'm doing it, you know, and we're less than 2 weeks away from the actual event, and we have the album about to drop.
Pumped up, and you guys got the album crack. Yeah. Everything's ready.
Everything's ready. Yeah, it's scheduled right now to drop on February 20th. So we wanted to drop it like a little bit before the actual event so people can get familiar with the songs, you know, before they come out and actually see the live performance. You know, we want everybody singing along and vibing, you know.
Are you guys going to have like openers or?
Yeah, we have a few openers. We have a couple of the homies that we're bringing on. My homie Dinero 100K, he's a content creator and he's a rapper as well, actor, that has been doing this shit for a while. And I hit him up. So we're blessed to have him with the homie Tommy TK and their homeboy Browser that I've yet to meet, but they're gonna do a collaborative set. I have a bunch of other artists, you know, that we have coming out, you know, a lot of up and comers, but we wanted to bring out people that are talented, you know, before anything. So we didn't like charge, like I know a lot of these people like will charge like for slots and be like, hey, you know, come get on the slot, you know, it's gonna be this much, which is cool, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. It's awesome, but I think we really wanted to focus more on just like bringing artists that were putting out quality music,
so
quality
some that
art,
you would like, you know, that you would
exactly.
actually bump. Because sometimes you'll go to a show and you'll be like, hey, like it's like, why is this fool right here, you know?
Yeah, and usually it's because like they paid for the slot, you know, which is cool. You know, you got to get your name out there somehow, you know. But I that's another thing too was like I didn't really want to have to charge somebody to come and put their art out either, you know. Like don't get me wrong, you know, there were other things that we did, you know, charge for, you know, to try and build stuff because there's expensives, you know. Like even if like we were blessed to get you know, because my platform's opened up a lot of doors, you know, so which is awesome. We came to an agreement with the venue. We're doing the event at Dames and Games in LA. Shout out Dames and Games, man. They've been super dope with coming to the agreement and letting us use the space. But we have the space locked down, and we're just getting it all together right now. We have like the last finishing touches going on, you know.
It's going down.
Yeah, bro,
that's just going to be a good event.
Yeah.
Like how you said, can you imagine that, you know, how everything, dog, that you're doing, the content creating, acting, doing a huge concert, like it's like two fools that are watching that have seen you and they watch you probably, and they're like, oh, you know, they want to know a little bit more of your story. It's like you're an inspiration, dog, without even knowing it, you know, because people are out there trying to do the same thing as you, and they're like, nah, dog, I just got out of jail, fool. Like, no, I'm not gonna be able to do that. Like, fool, I got to start from the bottom. And it's like, no, you could, dog. You just got to do it. Always tell people you just got to do it, dog.
Just do it, bro. Yeah,
like, you know, like comedy. You know, we were talking this weekend, and or at our show, and then I was like, fool, just, you know, you're like, I want to do it, the comedy. I was like, fool, do it, dog. Dog. You hop on these comedy shows with, you know, the homies that you know, and just get up there and do it, and you get the feel of it. How was that? Bro,
you know, it's I have a comfortability already on being on stage, being on like, cuz I've done obviously the rap shows. I've done a few shows rapping, but I've also done like 5 different plays, you know. So I have a comfortability on stage, which is definitely helpful, but still, like, it's a whole nother ballpark, you know. Comedy's a whole nother thing, you know. Dog. It's which is something that I have to get used to, but like you said, it's really just about diving in, and that's what I've done. This will be that was my 3rd time doing a short stand-up set. And like, for me, like, I don't know what it is. Like I'll think about things. I'll be like, okay, I have this idea, I have these concepts. Like, okay, I could say this and I could do this. And then, like, I got up there and all that shit was out the window. You know, it's just like I'm just vibing, you know? Like, I literally just, like, I felt like I just entered like a flow state, you know, like, where I was just, like, kind of locked in. You know, I was riffing with the people, going off back and forth with them, saying a couple little jokes, some funny things here and there. Like, I even went over a minute on accident because I didn't know, you know, that I didn't see him flashing me. But I was just so locked in, you know, and that's a good sign, I feel like, for me,
that happens,
you know?
sometimes when you're into it and you're vibing and the crowd's loving it, you're like, fuck, I don't want to stop.
Yeah.
Well, not there, but when I first fucking did comedy at the stand-up, at the place you see me, they had to fucking drag me off that motherfucking stage. And Popeye from Blood In, Blood Out was right there.
Oh, really?
We met him before, because I got known a lot for doing Blood In, Blood Out quotes.
Oh, okay, really?
Fool, all that shit, like, all the fools that do quotes and that do, like, clips, like, they all fuck with me, because, I used to do that shit back in the day. Everybody knows, like, I met fucking all the Blood In, Blood Out people just from doing quotes on podcasts.
That's dope.
So we went to go do comedy, and Popeye went to go chill with us and to go check out the comedy show. And he went up on stage and talked and shit. But I went up and I was all pumped up, dog.
Yeah.
And I went up on stage, dog, and I think that I was supposed to be up there for like 6 minutes or 7 minutes. I was up there for like George, he's like, I'll let you keep going because this fool's he's killing it, you know? But then after, he was like, hey, motherfucker, it was like 12 minutes. Get off there.
Yeah.
Even the fool, Xavier came out with the light. He's like, hey, fool, you got to get up. I was like, oh, shit. I didn't even, I was just in the mode, dog.
Yeah, that's how it is.
And ever since then, I was like, I will never do it again. And then I did it again. At a whole different spot.
That's how
I went to a whole different spot, fool.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, cool. Go 10 minutes, fool. Smashing, dog. And I was just all into it, fool. and yeah, dog, I went over I ran the live, fool. And they're like, hey, you know, I was like, oh, shit. All right, my time, guys. I went down. And the man's like, hey, what the fuck were you thinking? I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
I was like, but I was doing good, you know? And he's like, I know, but there's other comics, dude. You have to, and that's when I was like, oh shit. Think about these fools.
Yeah.
Because I was new, dog, you know, and I was pumped up like, fool, you get all pumped in, but comedy will do that, dog. You get all pumped up. So it went good?
Yeah. No, it went really great, bro. I had a great time. We had a really great crowd that night too. I feel like that really helped me a lot because the crowd had such great energy. Everybody was super dope. A lot of people were pumped up to see me, you know, that know me from my content and stuff. So that's always a plus. You know, like going into anywhere, you know, it gives you like a sense of comfortability, like for me, like especially like even if I'm like rapping or whatever it is that I'm doing, you know, if somebody like recognizes you, you're just like, oh hell yeah, like okay, that's a little bit of reef. Like I got friends here. For you know?
You're like, all right, cool. Like you're like, it's working. You know what I'm like? Exactly. I'm doing this shit for something. Because sometimes you're like, man, I've been fucking trying to do this shit. Nothing's hitting, dog.
Yeah, dog.
And no hit. And a lot of times it's like sometimes even with the song or whatever, fool, you just need the right person to hear you.
That too, yeah. And you never know who's in the audience either. You never know who's.
Some fool will be
who's
like, you
gonna
know
be
what?
watching.
I like that guy for this, and maybe you could have fucking bombed.
Yeah.
But they're like, he ate that fucking bomb, dog. And you know what?
Mm-hmm.
He's cool. He has some weird vibe. Let me bring him back. And fool, they might become a star. You never know.
Exactly.
That's why you just got to do shit. Never give up. Never give up. Make sure, you know what I'm saying, whatever you're trying to do, you do it 100%, 110%.
Yeah, man.
But right now, we're going to go into commercial break. Let you guys know what keeps the wheels spinning.
Hey.
Suavecito smells insanely good. Meet Suavecito, the world's finest pomade with an unrivaled all-day hold. No matter what your look is, we got you covered. Whether you want a softer, gentler hold, like a warm embrace from your abuelita, or a fiercely strong hold, when you're styled with Suavecito, you'll have everyone turning heads. We got thousands of reviews from guys who have thanked Suavecito for helping them land their dream job and their dream date with their dream dude. Ready to transform your hair game for good? Click the link and pick up some of our award-winning superior pomade. Suavecito. Get it, hombre.
And we are back. And we are back. What's up, everybody? Thank you for liking and subscribing. Make sure you follow our sponsor, Suavecito. Anything you want. Cervezacito Brewery, 4th Street and Broadway. Make sure you go check them out. Have a good drink. But speaking about drinks and all that, fool, I wanted to get into something we didn't. Food, dog. What's up with the grub situation?
The grub, man.
Don't tell me you're vegan, dog.
Nah, fool, never. If you don't eat meat, fool, I can't even trust you.
You're like, hey, wait a minute. What am I, a fucking rabbit over here?
Fool, nah, homie, what I look like, dog? Eating carrots and shit, dog.
Did you ever have a little fucking vegan month where you're maybe a little vegan high now and you're like,
oh, no, hell no, fool. I don't even think I could be with a vegan high now.
You never been with the vegan high now?
Nah, hell no.
Hey, me neither, dog.
Like, I can't trust her. She probably a witch or something, fool. Like,
you're like, hey, you don't like no meat?
That's crazy, yeah. This ain't gonna work.
What's she gonna cook, fool?
Yeah, fool.
I ain't trying to eat no vegetables, dog,
Nah.
or whatever else, hummus.
Yeah, no.
None of that. What's your go-to bomb meal? You got a little something came through, little check in the mail. You know what I'm saying? You were like, look, we going somewhere.
Yeah.
Put your shoes on.
Man, honestly, like, who knows? Like I'm a big fan of food, you know. So like I like to explore, like eat everything, all kinds of stuff. I love Mexican food.
Mexican food's a go-to?
I love Mexican food, but
when you go somewhere bomb where you're like, hey,
yeah. But if I'm gonna go out and super treat myself, you know, like I like to, you know, I'm a steak and mac and cheese, kind of guy, you know, like yeah.
From where?
I don't really have a specific spot.
The pad?
Yeah, I'll do the pad too. You know, like I like to cook. You know, I'll whip up my own mac and cheese. I'll whip up a bomb ass steak. You know, man.
Hey, you do the the cheese, all that, or just box?
Yeah. I'll do
cream heavy with the heavy cream.
Exactly. Yeah.
Fool, I got into all that. Fool, heavy whipping cream. I'll be on fucking TikTok next to cooking.
That's where it's at, bro.
Like, all right, cool. So put this in there, or I'll get the TikTok video, something fire. I'm like, God, I'm gonna need this tonight.
Yeah.
So I'll write all the ingredients. I'll go to the store and get it.
Yeah.
Come back. It's going down. Fool, I became a cook, fool.
No, I've always loved to cook, man. I've always loved to cook. I just, you know, it's really about locking in and doing it, you know, and committing yourself to cooking, because there's been times when I cook every day.
What's
I'm
a
ready,
go-to,
you know?
if you're gonna cook for somebody fire, hey, fool, I make this, fool, I get down.
I would say pretty much I'm confident enough in myself to be able to be I could look anything up and cook it, you know, like that, if I wanted to.
Well, something you know that you every time you make it is fire.
Steak, you know, I'm pretty
Steak?
simple, you know, like make some steaks and some I've made like lobster before, steak and lobster.
Yeah.
You know. I think I did a lobster mac and cheese once.
Meatloaf?
Meatloaf. I've never made a meatloaf.
I'll
I'm
get
sure I could.
busy on meatloaf. Fool.
Yeah. Get it busy.
Grating the carrots.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? You get down to the little nub and shit. You're all fucking cutting it sideways, fool.
Yeah.
Cut my fingers.
Getting too wild.
Throw a little extra in
Yeah,
there.
put a little
Damn,
bit of that in there.
Well, I get down though at remember back in the day, fools used to do meatloaf and they had the egg in the middle. The hard-boiled egg, dog.
Really?
Fool, I
That's
ask everybody, and everyone's like, "Nah, dog, I don't know."
That's crazy. Eggs in
Fool, I know
meatloaf?
I ain't the only one, dog. Is this just some like rich crest
I don't know. Fool. Yeah, it could be. Fool. I never had no eggs in my meatloaf.
meatloaf, dog? I get busy at meatloaf.
The meat and the huevos is crazy.
cheese,
Fool.
shrimp, creamy, cheesy
Ooh.
shrimp pasta, fool. Come
That shit sound
on,
dog.
dog.
Yeah, I can always get down with some pasta, fool. Like some pasta's
Yeah?
always bomb. You know, like hell yeah. I love pasta.
Fool, pasta.
You can't go
Just some pasta, butter, a little salt and pepper. All day.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Do you throw different shit in your cup of noodles?
Come on, Papa.
Hey, but fool,
on,
hey, do you
dog.
throw mayonnaise?
Yes.
Fool, come on, dog. I thought I was the only one.
Spreading it down.
Fool,
Fool.
just the cup of noodles, fool. I always tell fools, throw a little mayonnaise in there, fool. You know what I'm saying, whip
Throw
it
a little
up.
bit of mayonnaise, little bit
let
of
it chill,
tapatio or
little lemon.
some what's it called? Yeah.
Unless you have other shit to throw in there. But if it's just that food, throw it in there. Trust me. And fools are like, that's nasty.
A little
dog.
bit goes a long way, fool.
Fool, I thought that shit was nasty before too. And then I tried it. I was like, never again.
It'll turn your regular cup of noodle to like an Alfredo kind.
And I just found out, fool, you ain't supposed to throw a couple noodles in the microwave.
Apparently not.
All my life.
Yeah, apparently not. But I heard supposedly that they got a new cup now.
Well,
that you
now,
can
well, that's
microwave
why
it now.
people were like, hey, wait a minute. You weren't supposed to put it on the microwave?
Yeah.
And it's because
The cup.
that
the
new cup that came
microplastics,
out.
fool.
My homie's like, Dick, I ain't trying to boil no water, dog. And then,
Yeah, fuck all that. You know what I used to do? I'll crush it. I'll crush it in the cup with the plastic still on it. Crush it, even if the cup breaks. Fuck it. Then I'll open it up and I'll pour it in the bowl.
and then water?
And then I'll put the water. And then I'll
Then
put my
in the
mayonnaise.
microwave?
Yeah.
Little mayonnaise
Little
in
mayonnaise, a
there.
little bit of cheese, couple cheese slices, the Kraft.
But then
till it
cheese
melts.
makes it just get into a ball,
No,
fool.
that's why you got to use the Kraft singles, fool, the sliced cheese.
Hell no, I ain't
You
gonna
have-
use no yellow cheese
That's
on the
that's-
top ramen.
You have to, fool. You have to.
Hell
Because it
nah.
melts, fool. It melts.
I was with you.
And it
for a
turns
little
into the
bit.
sauce, fool. If you use the regular cheese, fool, it's going to get all clumpy.
Yeah, fool, but fool, I ain't putting those Kraft singles
Trust
into
me,
a
my
soup.
boy. Trust. You got to trust the process.
Yeah.
Just like the mayonnaise, fool. You gotta trust
Okay,
the
I'm
process, fool.
gonna try it tonight.
No, throw a couple and after you heat it, put it in there, let it cook, pull it out, put the cheese in there with the mayonnaise, put a little bit of sriracha, throw it back in there in the microwave for like another 30 seconds, then pull it out and mix it up. It's gonna turn into a cheesy, creamy sauce.
Fire.
Wow, my man. A little bit of chicharrones, a little bit of hachirros.
What about the ramens?
Yeah, the ramen. That's how you hook the ramens too.
The ramens too.
Yeah,
but
that's
then the
how you do
ramen, you do it and then you're like, this too much, dog.
Nah, for me.
Because I put 2 bags.
2 bags of ramen.
Fool, I ain't playing.
That's a big ass soup, fool.
Come on.
That's-
I know. Well, that's
yeah.
why you do it, and then you're like, damn, the whole fucking pan
Yeah,
is straight sopa.
Hell yeah.
Fool, I don't care.
And then once you add all the shit to it, it gets even bigger. Because
going into the bowl.
I put what's it called? I put hot Cheetos. I put pork rinds, fool. You know, sometimes if I got it, fool, I throw a little bit of beans in there.
Hey,
bitch,
fool,
you know
they
what I'm
throwing
saying?
beans and then
That's
fucking
how you do it,
Slim Jims.
Yeah,
You're
fool.
like,
Yeah,
dog.
you gotta use the not Slim Jims are cool,
But
but
then
like
it goes
if you're in
too
a
crazy,
pinch,
fool.
You gotta use the fucking the beef summer sausage, homie, the chanchicha, fool.
Yeah.
You know, that's the one. That shit'll take your soup to the next level.
You see the little, like, inside in the middle has like little white shit.
Exactly,
You're like, what is this?
fool. Chop that bitch up for a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
They said if you eat those, food, like, not cooked, you know how fools just be biting them uncooked?
Yeah.
Supposedly you get like a little parasite that shit could go
You gotta
to
be
your brain.
careful for handling that uncooked sausage, fool. That's just
Fool, you can't. And now I heard the carnitas, if you don't cook them right, they have a parasite too that it lives through the cooking.
that's crazy.
Damn.
They survive in the
Some
cooking
seasoned
process,
ass fucking parasite.
That's
Give me
crazy,
this
fool.
motherfucker.
Yeah,
It's
get your ass over
going.
here, fool. That's protein, fool.
Carnitas are going.
They're going down, fool. No matter what. Fool.
Carnitas,
Getting smacked.
carnitas on top of a lot of stuff when I go get tacos now, dog.
I've put carnitas in my sopa.
Nah.
Come on, fool.
I never tried that.
Hey.
See, because I don't
Sometimes
be
if you got
throwing
it there,
stuff
fool.
like that, fool. Because
If
if
you
I had
got it there.
carnitas, I'm like, I'm not going to put the
A lot of people are like, yeah, I'm not going to waste it. But if you've been eating carnitas for like 3 days,
Yeah,
and then
you're
you're like, okay, you still got a little
You
extra.
already made 3 quesadillas.
Yeah, fool, you've already made all the bomb shit already.
Sandwich.
Yeah. Then you want to go back and be like, all right, fuck it. You know, I got a little bit of carnitas left. I got the sopa right here, fool. Bam, fool, hit
Throw
that
it in
bitch. You know what I'm saying? Throw it in there, fool. Bam.
Just a mixture of everything.
Yeah, fool. That's
So
what-
you make spreads good?
spreads, fool. Yeah,
Killing
yeah.
it.
Yeah, that was what we had started the cooking show about. So I told you we had started doing a cooking show. It was called Thursday's Thug Kitchen with Alexander Gibson, and we make only like meals that we will make in prison.
Yeah.
You know, so I'll just be whipping up shit. We've already done an episode. We've done a regular spread. We've done a spread like from like with basic ingredients, like if you were like in reception. We've done a manwich episode.
You should do spread battles.
I do want to do that. One of the episodes, I actually had Marcelli on the episode with me that was busted with me in prison.
Yeah.
And like me and this fool went through this shit. Like we ended up going to the hole together and everything, you know, and then like, you know, we both got out, just been doing our shit, living our life. Like that fool's in the union now. I'm over here doing my shit in the industry. And, you know, to bring that fool on and just be able to break bread with him, you know, and go down memory lane, you know, is a dope experience. But I try to get people that have been through this shit, you know, that have really been in it, you know, doing their and are doing their thing now out here.
And then we're talking about when being busted. Like, do you have any funny fucking stories about Sally? And because we're talking about how it is that it's like a city.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you'll see a fool that, oh, look at this fool sells if you want pictures of Highness, whatever, he has he has an album, dog, you can rent it.
Yeah. No, we used to do all that too. Like people be selling all kinds of shit. Fool. Like people will make like common things like birthday cards, Valentine cards. You know, people drawing. You know, a lot of people sell their drawings. You know, the people do paños that they're drawing. Art drawing is like a big thing for sure. But like then there's people that like do things that are crazy. They'd be like making full like truck figurines full out of like chip bags and shit.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, like crazy ass shit, you know, like fucking, and they roll and fucking
You're
all
like,
kinds
hey,
of
what the
crazy,
fuck? Where'd you have to get that? They take all the bags, fool.
crazy ass shit. Yeah, fools be making crazy ass shit. I think I told you there was this one fool that I ran into that used to make bomb ass pizzas. You know, like personal pizzas. Fucking, I think they were like $15 a pop. You know, you give him like $15. You know, he'll make your personal pizza. You know, take it back, you grub it in the cell or whatever. You know.
Yeah, man. Little fat pizza like that or little?
Yeah, little. I think it was like that big, probably. You know.
Worth it? Worth the 15?
It was cool.
Come on, fool. 15 in there is like 200 out here, huh?
Yeah, 15 in there is a little.
We talking
a little.
for
Yeah.
real. It's like pesos.
Yeah. It's like every dollar counts for sure in there. You know.
You got to work triple for that.
Yeah.
Fools used to be rolling, like my homie's like rolling joints. He's like, fool, the joint, you would just get like a pinch.
Mm-hmm.
Like little fool, and then he's like, fool, yeah, you just roll a little tiny ass joint, hit it real quick.
Literal toothpicks, fool. Like literal toothpicks, fool. Like tiny ass ones.
You used to be getting high in there?
Hell yeah. We used to be big smoking in there.
But I always
Not
trip
like
like, fool, that shit stinks, dog.
So there's a method to it. You got to know what you're doing. You know. I have been smoking in like sketchy situations for a long time.
You used to stay smoking in there.
Well, in the halls in June and in the YA, big smoking the whole time, you know.
Yeah.
So like I was already like a professional by the time I got to prison, you know, like they call it ghosting it, you know. So you take a hit, you know, we'll have the little pen cap pipes, you know, we hit it the pen cap, little snapper real quick, kill the whole ball, boom, cover it up with a rag, boom, you cover it up. And you hold it until it's complete.
Motherfucker turn red, fool.
Yeah.
But
Until
you
you
like,
turn
hey.
red, you better hold that shit like because you don't want no smoke to come out. So you gotta hold it. But then just as a precaution, you get the rag, you know what I'm saying, with a little bit of solution on it, you know, with a little smell good, you know what I'm saying? Boom, you get the rag, and you blow into the rag. You
Fool, we used to do that shit when we were little, but not little, but
Yeah.
we were like 13. We used to be taking GTs at my homie's house.
Yeah.
His mom would work in the night. She was a nurse. And he's like, don't trade, fool, we could smoke in the house. This fool, we would be taking GTs, and you know what a GT is, right?
what's a GT?
A gravity
Oh,
choke.
gravity. Oh,
Where it's,
gravity bombs,
with
yeah.
a bottle.
Yeah.
You cut the bottle and you have the
Yeah.
big ass jug of water.
Yeah.
So we were doing that shit, fool. And you know how you would hit it and you blow out the smoke?
Yeah.
The smoke goes everywhere, but we would have a little roll of toilet paper
Yeah.
with fabric softener in it.
Oh,
And then
shit.
fool, all the smoke would be right here and we'll go,
Like if you were doing
he
something.
take all this smoke, fool, the house would stink,
Yeah.
dog. The mom would get home in the morning. What the fuck is going on, fool? We'd be jumping out the
Thinking
window.
you guys were killing
Fool,
the
both
game,
of us
fool.
would, I would jump out the window and I would book it, and then I'd see that fool behind me. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, fool, my mom's home. I'm like, I know, dog. He's like, fool, I'm not getting in trouble. I'm like, "Fuck." She would just see both of us run down the street. Get the whole house smell like weed, dog.
God damn, yeah.
And then I remember, fool, in 6th grade, fool.
Yeah.
I was a bad kid, dog.
I believe it, fool.
Getting smoking weed, fool. 6th grade, I jacked weed from my brother, dog.
Yeah.
So I remember I stole weed from this fool, and he got it from his homie that lived up north, and it was a chronic fool. Back then, it was like when, that was when the chronic first came out. Fools were like, not first came out, but fools weren't smoking chronic like that.
Chronic wasn't,
Like jack this
Hot on
fool.
the scene.
Give me this motherfucking weed right here. So I went to go, and we were getting high at my homie's house, fool. And we all got in trouble. And the mom fucking told my parents, told my other homies that we all got in trouble, and then they separated us like at the school and everything, dog. Like I never seen my homies again for like 3 years.
Damn.
Fucked up story about smoking weed when I was a little kid. But fool, little dog.
Yeah. hell
6th grade, and then I stopped because I was like, oh, you stopped.
Yeah.
And then I started again like in 9th grade, fool. When did you start smoking? Were you to the weed when you were busted or before?
No, definitely before.
Like 11.
Yeah, I not that early. I think the first time I smoked weed, I was 13. Fool. I think. Yeah.
Did you like it?
I must have. I can't.
Fool, I remember, dog, the first time that I smoked weed, like where I liked it. We were at fucking Burger King, fool, and I just remember just laughing, fool, like uncontrollably, like on shrooms or some shit.
Yeah.
And we were just high on weed, fool. I was like, then that Whopper tasted so bomb.
Yeah.
Best Whopper ever.
Bomb.
I still, you know, when they say you try to chase that high, I'm trying to chase that Whopper.
Trying to change that.
Like,
I need
dog,
that again.
I'm like, man, I want it to taste like that one time. Fool, player shit. I was a badass kid though, fool. Like we used to do bad shit. We used to smoke cigarettes in the track. Little kids, fool.
Yeah.
And we would kick the dirt. So it would just, you would see the dirt cloud. And it wouldn't, you couldn't tell you would see cigarette smoke.
Oh shit. Yeah.
3rd grade.
Yeah. 3rd grade. Fuck.
Fool, can you believe that shit?
3rd grade.
Did you
is
do bad
crazy.
shit when you were little or you were a good
third-
kid?
I was kind of a wild kid.
The whole, fool.
I didn't do. I was more violent, I think, than anything.
Used to be fighting fools like, hey.
When I was in like fucking elementary school, I don't even remember what grade it was, but I was little. It was probably like 3rd, 4th grade, probably, you know. But like I used to be like, we made up a game called Duck Duck Fight, you know, in the streets, you know.
You wrote that?
Like, yeah, it was the stupidest game. There were no rules really. It was just you just go around duck, 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 and then you hit somebody and be like fight.
Start
And then-
fighting.
but like it was so like unorganized. Like it's just weird. Like everybody gets up, the whole circle. Everybody
motherfuckers just start going at it.
and then it's the last person standing.
My brother used to fight us.
Yeah.
Like make me and I would have my homie come over and he's like, all right, you fools are gonna box. I'm like, Dick, I'm not trying to box my homie.
Oh yeah.
He's like, fool, you guys have to box.
Yeah.
My cousin, fool to this day, like where I remember, he's like, remember when your brother used to make us fight and shit, dog?
Yeah.
One time my homie came to my house,
Yeah.
my brother choked him out.
Yeah.
Fool, all random, like
Yeah.
we were just kicking him. My brother's like, who's this? Choking
him out
He's like,
real
hey,
quick.
what's up? Like, who does shit
we
like
used
that?
to have full on hockey gear. We had full on hockey gear, but we never played hockey. my dad would just let us fight.
Just go
we
at
would
it.
just fight in the hockey gear.
The hockey fools be going at it
They
too.
be going
fool.
at it.
You
Yeah.
been to a hockey game?
Huh? Yeah. My pops and my uncle used to play hockey.
Yeah.
You know, when we were kids, so we would watch them play ice hockey. But they had got us. My dad had got us gear, but we would literally just fight in it.
Yeah,
You know,
just
that was the only thing we used it for.
Throwing down.
Yeah,
Fight
going
your
in.
cousins.
Yeah, literally. No, we would have our
The girls and shit.
Literally,
Yeah,
our
but I don't
family
give a
game
fuck.
nights. straight boxing matches. The sock and boppers.
Yeah.
We used to have the sock and boppers, and then the fucking the Hulk gloves. Like I remember, like fucking
You guys used to fight in the whole gloves?
in the Hulk gloves. Fool.
It's
Bro, I
over.
remember I busted
No
through
face
the Hulk-
shots. What's up,
I
then?
busted through the Hulk gloves
man.
one time, maxing somebody. One of my dad's girlfriend's boys. I was fucking maxing this
Fool,
kid
I'll
out.
box. I
Yeah.
throw off the gloves.
Yeah,
I get mad. I was that kid.
Oh yeah.
These motherfucking gloves are coming off.
Come
What's
on.
up, hey? What's
Hey,
up, hey?
man.
What's up?
Yeah, I was
You ever
wild,
do
too.
that shit?
Fool, I was a wild fool. Like I'll be fucking boxing fool and then throw a random kick, fool, hit somebody in the head, fool.
You know, that's it.
Like,
Gone.
no, I used to get out of hand though. Like there was like two scenarios when I was like that young, fool, where I like really got out of hand. One time, this one kid scratched my brother on his back. He scratched my brother on his back, and he drew blood on his back. And I fucking went down, you know, like to his house, fucking socked him off his bike, picked his bike up, threw the bike on top of him, slammed the bike on him, and then fucking had the homie I told the homie, go get me a rope, fool. And I tried to hang this fool in his front yard.
Damn,
so I
you were
fucking
that bad
dragged
kid.
him across his fucking thing with a rope around his neck, dragging him across the fucking front lawn, fucking threw the rope over the tree, and his grandma came out hosing me. I'm gonna call the cops. I'm trying to hang this fool.
And you were still trying to be. You were that kid where you didn't
fool,
stop when the parents came out.
Fool. Yeah, it was wild. Fool.
I'll be getting scared, fool, when
Yeah.
the parents, you be fighting somebody, the parents come out, you
I
gone.
used to lose my shit when it came to my little brother, you know? I would lose my shit. There was another incident where like this kid, it was some weird shit. Like that fool scratched him in the back. Another kid bit him in the armpit, which
They
was
used to fuck
weird.
with your brother?
Like not like that, but like just like scenarios would happen, you know? It's like a different
He's like, no, I'm
different
not like
kid,
that, but
different
that fool
scenario.
would get scratched up, bitch.
Yeah. But like, there's two different scenarios that happen.
Hey, you
know?
ever get beat up?
Me? Not really,
Nah?
honestly, bro. Honestly, no. I haven't really gotten like I've got rocked here and there, you know, like there's been scenarios where people would say that somebody got the best of me, like maybe like one scenario. The only time I had somebody say like, "Oh, that fool kind of got the best of you," was I was getting down with this fool in juvenile hall. But okay, that fool had an advantage on me. We're getting down in the cell, and I knew this fool was gonna come in. We had set it up. We're like, okay, we're gonna get down, fool. Fucking
You had a fist pack and shit.
huh?
You had a fist pack.
Like a lighter.
No,
or
just
something.
remember fools
So
that push it in
your
the
hand
right
weight,
way. I'm gonna fight this
heavier,
fool right
yeah.
now,
Weight your
dog.
hand. No.
Get all red.
Yeah. But
Well, hey, after the fight, fool, you come out all red, huh?
Yeah. Fool. Well, I was in my cell, and this fool's a porter, so he was out there working. But in the juvenile hall in Selmar, we used to have to leave our shoes outside the door when we came in. We couldn't take our shoes inside, you know. Okay. So, and this fool's out there cleaning. He's working. He got his shoes on. So I leave my door cracked so that he can sneak in and we can get down. This fool comes in and we're chunking him, but I'm in my socks. This fool's in full sneakers.
Dog,
So-
fool, you can fight way better with no shoes on.
Yeah, but not in socks.
Like when you
fool.
run, fool,
If I
I'll
had-
sick. What,
I
barefoot
fuck-
running?
That's where I fucked up. If I was barefoot, I would have had better traction.
Oh, you were
But
doing the slips.
I was slipping, sliding, fool. I don't know why I was in my socks, fool, like a dumbass fool. But the homie said that he got the better of me. I did break that fool's hand though.
Yeah.
We fucking hit each other. We both swung at the same time and we hit like that. And his fucking whole hand broke. But that was the only one time that somebody like said they kind of got the better of me.
Yeah.
But it wasn't even like that.
What do they say? Where's the what in juvenile hall or YA when you fools get on their knees and fight?
Lock legs?
Yeah, when you.
Yeah. Well, it's no. Well, I think people probably do get.
That's
on
for
their
like
knees, too.
down low fighting, huh? So
Yeah,
you don't
yeah.
get in trouble.
Yeah. So they would go into like little closets, like utility closets or shit, or laundry room and shit, and then they lock legs. So you get up close on like okay, kind of gay. If we like scissoring and
Like
shit, fool.
Indian
Like, yeah,
style?
so you guys lock legs and you guys lock legs like this, so you can't get away from each other, and then you just boom,
Like bodies?
boom, boom. No, face,
Dome,
everything. Hell yeah.
Remember going bodies with fools?
Yeah, I definitely remember going.
Sick
body.
ass fools, huh?
Yeah. Get in there.
Fools that get mad too. Oh, you want to hit hard? Or you would slip and hit a fool in the face, or
Oh yeah,
it's
a
over.
wrap, fool. Yeah,
What's up then? What's up then?
What's happening? What's
Yeah,
happening?
fucking
We hit him
shirt
in the
off.
face.
Shirt
We hit him
off.
in the face.
Shirt
fool.
off, eh?
Yeah.
And dig this for him in the face. What's up then, fool? Set that up. I need that, dog.
I had a celly fool. We used to go body all the time. We would go body, but we would go like full on UFC body. I used to get that fool like in a Muay Thai clinch.
Yeah.
You know, like where you like grab him behind the head like this, and like kind of lock him in and like move him all around. But I'll be kneeing this fool like all in the ribs. Like,
You be in a jail like that?
huh?
You be in a cell like that?
Yeah, in the cell. We were playing, fool. Like, that's how we played, fool. We would just be playing. But I'll be in there fucking this shit up. Like, like, oh, fuck.
Hey, what's
like,
going on in
we
there,
just be going
homies?
at
All
it.
right.
Nah, yeah, but
that
that prison was kind of wild. Like, a lot of us, like would just be having, like, we would do full-on wrestling matches. I remember one time we were in a cell, like, 15 fools deep in one cell, and fucking, like,
May the best man win.
wrestling matches. Not like we're just watching, you know? Like, fools are, like, running it, you know?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
getting choked out, fool. Putting fools to sleep. I put a
sick.
few fools to sleep,
Yeah?
fool.
No
Yeah.
taps.
No, yeah, there's tabs. Yeah, you could tap
Be like,
out.
all right.
Yeah.
But then you're like, nah, fool.
Yeah, some fools
What
don't
would you
tap
rather
out.
do? Tap out or just be like, fool, just fucking put
I
me to
tap
sleep?
out, fool. I'm not too proud, fool. Fuck all that shit, fool. I tap out.
Hey, you
fool.
got, hey, don't chill, fool. What's
Yeah,
up, fool? You
I
said
tap,
me tap.
if I'm too
What's
tight,
up then?
if I'm too tight, yeah, exactly. Fool. What's happening, fool? What's happening, fool? What's cracking, fool? Nah,
are
homie.
quick on the
You heard
snap.
me. You felt me tapping, fool. You felt me tapping.
Well,
homie.
you feel that? What's this mean? What's this mean?
Yeah, fool. Like, but yeah, man. We used to have some sick ass little wrestling matches going on, and then everybody started getting ringworm, fool. And it got weird, fool. It was
Damn,
like too
will
much.
wrestlers be getting that
Yeah, fool, because they be getting all fucking
shit? Fool, you're
nasty ass
sweating,
fools.
fool.
Yeah, sweaty fools.
And then it's a gang of fools.
Yeah, all oiled up and shit.
Like,
What?
and come on, dog. huh?
What?
Hey,
Yeah.
did you ever do like martial arts after? Like got into jiu-jitsu and shit? Fools be all into jiu-jitsu now.
Before I went to prison, when I was younger, I used to take mixed martial arts. I used to take Kuma.
Who's that?
It was just the style of, I don't know what it was. I don't really know too much about it, but that's what it was called.
Yo, I was a homie in the
Yeah, yeah.
garage.
Yeah.
He used to teach us.
Huh?
The
Oh no,
homie-
nah. It was actually supposedly Rampage Jackson used to train at the same gym because they had pictures of that fool on the wall
Serio?
and stuff like that. Yeah, but that gym's long gone now. I can't even remember the name of it.
And you used to do the.
But yeah, I used to train MMA, and like I was always really good at kicks. Like I had like mean ass high kicks. Like fucking I could.
You never played sports or nothing growing
yeah,
up?
Yeah, hell yeah. I played football. I like basketball. I played baseball. I never really cared for baseball as much. I'll play it, you know, like you know, I like to get it in, whatever. But football and basketball were always my go-to. Yeah,
Hitting threes,
hitting threes, getting it in. You know?
hooks,
Defense, all fouls.
bam, nothing's getting
You know what I'm
in.
saying? Fouling the shit out of you.
Shorts pulled up.
Jail.
What's up?
Extra high. You know what I'm saying?
Sick.
Short as fuck. Socks long as fuck.
You're like, hey, what's going on with that? Who brought him?
High ass socks, short ass shorts. Damn.
And then, when did you start getting into doing content?
Um,
Like the
like
videos?
really seriously. So when I came home from prison, I knew the social media was a thing. I knew it was gonna be like a staple in my life. I just had to figure out how to get in. So I started doing skits. Like I have some old ass skits from back in the day, that are still around. That are still somewhere. I don't know where the fuck they're at. They're somewhere.
You would film shit?
But yeah, I would film stuff in the beginning and just have fun, just messing around. And then the acting stuff started getting more serious. I started like steering away. I didn't really post as much content. It was more like kind of just like photos here and there, little things like that. Oh, I'm on set, this and that, you know. And I'll post a video every now and then. But I was in between acting classes. We had just finished our acting class. There wasn't really any sign of another class to come. at the time. And I was like, man, you know, like I got free time on my hands, you know, like I want to keep my tools sharp, you know, I want to stay using my acting abilities, you know. So I'm like, man, I'm just going to start filming some skits, you know, having fun, you know. And I really, I was mentioning earlier that I had kind of stayed away from prison related content for a long time because like I was kind of skeptical about like how it was gonna affect me mentally for one, you know, going and reliving these spaces. Because me as an actor, you know, like I always say, you know, like I don't really know how to act, you know, but I do know how to feel, you know. So most of the things that I like when I'm acting, you know, like I'm feeling real emotion, you know, like I'm reliving that emotion, you know, in a sense. And I grew to understand that as an actor in a real way, you know, that like I have to relive these experiences and relive this emotion, you know. So I was kind of like, man, like how is that gonna affect me mentally, you know, to relive all this craziness and all this stuff that I went through in prison. And then also it's like how it was like I had that skepticism of how it was gonna be received, you know, by the community, by the people, by the world. I was like, man, you know, these fools are just gonna look at me like, oh, this fool fucking dirtbag fucking, you know, ex-con fool. Like, who the fuck's gonna watch my shit? Who's gonna like that shit? You know, so I stayed away from it for a while, but then like, you know, one day I was just like, oh man, this is funny to me, you know? This is something that's funny. I'm gonna fucking post it. I don't care anymore. You know? I stopped using hashtags. I stopped fucking, you know, doing any of that shit. For like, I didn't care. I was just like, I'm gonna film it and post it. I didn't care what time of day it was. Like a lot of people were like, oh, you got posted this time. It didn't matter. I just started posting.
What
shit.
video was that?
Fuck, I don't even remember.
Or like, one of your first ones that you remember.
One of my first videos is actually that really started taking off. It wasn't even a prison one, but it was a video where I was like how fools call their dogs and how fools call their dogs, like DAWGS and DOGS. And I was like it's like, hey fool, show fool, hey, come here, fool. Let me get at you real quick, fool. And then, like, when somebody calls their dog, they're like, "Ah, babies, it's me, babies, you know." But they still all banged out and shit, you know. And like that video kind of got some traction. And then I did the video of when you're getting boo-bopped by a long hair homie. And that was kind of like a prison kind of video that like I had some inspiration from, because when I was in the riot, I was in a big ass riot in Pleasant Valley, and my hair was in a bun because I didn't braid it that day. And like the first fool I ran up on, I ducked down and he swung and missed, but he caught my bun. And my hair fucking came down. Like, my shit was long as fuck, you know? My shit came down. So the whole riot, like, I'm running up on fools, fucking hair whip, fools, bing, bing, two-piece them, fucking have to do another hair whip, fool, because that shit's, like, all in my face.
Motion?
Yeah, fool, so I did the video getting boo-bopped by a long hair homie. And that one, like, really took off. I was like, oh, shit. And then shortly after that, I started doing like other little prison related comedy ones, like little skits. You know, I did like like I did one about Pruno, like when fools are making a batch. You know, I did one about like I did a lot of like the we don't play like that, homie. You know, like nah, like all super cerdo, and then they'll go and do like some, you know, some funny shit. You know,
the
like
funny one was
like
where you did you're like, oh, you had a visit the other day, and he's like, oh, you guys were getting loud.
Oh, yeah. When the homie comes to break you off and shit,
Yeah, those are fun. Yeah. The break you off ones are
I haven't
hilarious.
done one of those in like a month or two, you know, and I was just thinking about the other day, I need to bring that guy back and do another
those are
some of those ones, because those ones always hit. We always have a lot of fun.
All of them
with the people. But
like all the characters that you've came out with that you post, they're funny and relatable, like each one.
Yeah.
That's what's dope.
Yeah. No, that's a real fun thing, you know, especially like for anybody that's really been in those cells, you know, or have done time, been on those yards, you know, like they know these people. They know these characters. They've seen them before. These types of individuals are the people that we've all encountered, you know, as people that have walked these yards, you know, and it's just funny. It's fun to be able to portray them in this light, you know, and like for the people that have been there, for us to relive it, you know, and kind of laugh about it now. It's like, damn, we were really there, and now we're out here and we're free, you know. But like, it also gives the people that have never been there like an insight, to, you know, like a world that they've never seen before,
and or it could remind you of like your stories that you heard maybe your uncle say or cousins.
Exactly. Yes.
Like, I remember they would talk about a food like that, or this is what they were talking about.
I get a lot of people that come in my comments or DMs, and they're like, "Oh man, your shit reminds me of my dad," you know, or of my uncle, or my brother's busted right now, you know.
Yeah.
And like people that have never done time, you know, they're just like, you know, they have a family member or somebody that is, you know, relates to their character. Yeah, and they're like, "Oh, that food acts just like my uncle," or this and that, you know.
Yeah.
And that's always a dope feeling to see these people come out the woodworks.
Yeah, and then come out for someone that's maybe just got out of getting, you know, they were just busted. That they see you doing stuff, they're inspired. They wanna do something like that. What would be your advice, or what can they do to get out there? Maybe get on in the background of a movie or something like that. Like just. You know, someone that's trying to do it, that's listening to this, and they're like, dog, I you know, I'm the same as that guy, but I want to get into it. What's
really the industry, as far as the acting industry, it's really about your network. There's a lot of networking. I had to do a lot of networking to get to where I'm at, and a lot of these sets we find ourselves in, I'd say the most effective way to get yourself onto set is by networking. There are also these various sites that you can audition for, like different roles and stuff like that, like Actors Access. There's Backstage. There's a couple other ones, but you can create profiles on those, and you can start submitting for auditions right away. It doesn't mean that you're gonna necessarily get cast in things, but you can start submitting to get an audition, you know, and then. Like, a lot of people don't know this, but like a part of an actor is to, like, the job of an actor is to book the audition, because sometimes like it's just getting the audition is hard as fuck. Like, I could submit for 100 things, doesn't mean I'm gonna get called for an audition.
Okay,
you know, but really it's just about being consistent. You know, like this is an industry where the people that are going to thrive, the people that are going to survive are the ones that can last the longest, you know, and that really just don't have any giving up in them, you know? And, you know, and like, and like the world that we live in, you know, things have changed. A lot of things are different now. Social media is become a bit of a resume now, you know, in the way that I see it, you know? So that's free publicity for yourself, you know? So just, I'd say watch other content creators, watch your favorite actors, see what they're doing, learn from them, study them, put your own content out there. You have a camera right there in your pocket. You know, everybody has an iPhone. All my skits I do are shot on my iPhone. You know, everything that I've done has been shot on my iPhone, and you can showcase your ability. If you got, you know, talent, put it on there.
Yeah.
Put it out there and do it consistently. You know, do it every single day. Like, when I started creating content, I started doing it every single day. And like I said, it's really about your networking. So look for the people that you would like to work with. Look for people that are in the industry doing the things that you want to be doing. You know, there's people doing film on all kinds of different levels. Look for student films. Look for independent filmmakers. You know, get in contact with them. Follow their pages, you know. Follow people like From the Streets to the Set. My acting manager, she started her company from the beginning. And she's always looking for, you know, people that are, you know, sometimes she needs sets. Like when we did SWAT, I think, fuck, man, how many homies we had? We had like maybe 50 to 100 fools, you know, in that scene, you know. And You know, sometimes she gets these projects where she just needs people, you know? And you could be one of the ones that you know.
Yeah, that gets called in.
But it's really just about reaching out, you know.
And then it's like what you do, like it's what you do for yourself, you know. Like if you get out there and you try it, then
you have to believe in yourself. Yeah, you have to be willing to put the effort in for yourself and believe in yourself, and do not lose that belief. Do not lose that faith. Because nobody's gonna believe in you like you are gonna believe in you. Like you have to be a little bit crazy too, you know, like kind of a little bit.
Yeah, but that's what they say. You got to be fucking crazy about it.
Yeah. You have to believe in yourself more than anybody because you're only crazy until it works, fool.
Sometimes you catch yourself. Like I'll catch myself. I'm like, damn, I'm like, fuck. I not talk about myself a lot or whatever, but it's like. Or talk about, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. It's like, fucking, I'm like, damn, dog, I gotta chill on that shit. Like, sometimes, and then I'm like, well, fuck, what else am I gonna fucking talk about? You know, it's like, what you were saying something earlier about, it's like, you want it to be, like, sometimes now that you do it so much and it's become, like, more like work.
Yeah, definitely.
And you're like, you know, and it's sometimes you forget the fun.
Yeah.
And that's what's hard, you know, about
it does get hard, you know. It gets to the point where it's like, because a lot of the stuff, like I've done a lot of work that doesn't pay anything, you know, and like bills don't go nowhere, fool, just because you're working for free, fool. Like you could be working like a motherfucker, you could do fucking 50 shows, fool. If you don't make $1, fool, doesn't mean your phone bill gonna go away, fool.
Yeah, dog.
You know what I'm saying? You still gotta pay that phone bill, fool. It's coming every month. Your car payment coming every month. You're saying rent coming, you know, everything's coming. And it just is what it is, you know. So sometimes like I have to, you know, as a content creator, you know, and me doing this full time now and pursuing entertainment, it's like I have to think of ways as a creator to pay these bills, you know, because that's the choice that I made. You know, I'm all in right now. And it's finding that balance of maintaining the love for the work, you know, and keeping that love alive, even when you're doing things like, you know, promoting an event or when you're like I was telling you, bro, like I love that I'm promoting my own event right now. I love that I'm at this stage in my career where I'm able to throw my own event and do my own thing. Do I like fucking looking at my page and seeing flyer after flyer after flyer? Hell no. Like, but that's what I got to do. You know, that's what I got to do right now. And it's also a learning curve too. It's learning to balance everything. You know, it's learning to incorporate this because that's not going to go away. I'm not going to not throw events. I just have to learn how to find a healthy balance of it, you know? Like promote, put out content. Promote, put out content. Skit, funny skit, content. You know, fucking promote the event or whatever it is.
Show face.
And then also, yeah, exactly. And then also it's getting to the point where it's like I have to be more selective also of the things that I do too, you know? Because like I like I said, man, I'm doing a lot of events lately. I've been doing a lot of shows, you know, I'm doing with the rapping and everything now too, but they still want, you know, they want Grumpy or they want somebody, you know, they want a comedy skit to accompany it to promote the event, you know, which is cool, you know, but I'm getting to the point where it's like, fuck, like I'm doing 2-3 posts a week that are all promo comedy. Yeah. You know, it's like they're comedy, but they're promo comedy, you know, and like, yes, people laugh, they have fun, we still get the jokes on, but the essence of what I started with the content creation is not there as much, you know? So that's where it's like, I just have to take those days and really be strictly creative. No agendas, no promotion, no nothing extra. Just me living in my art and sharing it with my people, you know, as it was meant to be, as it started, you know? But we learn as we go, bro. And I'm having fun. I'm having a blast with it, bro.
And then, speaking about your event, your promotion.
Oh yeah. Well, since we're talking about it, we might as well promote it, bro. Yeah, fucking. The event is February 28th. We are partnering up with a establishment called Dames and Games in LA off of Washington. This is gonna be, like I said, it's my first event that I'm throwing through my company, Going Nuts Entertainment. We're partnering with From the Streets to the Set. My boy Lyrics and my boy Marzera are coming together to showcase our new album that's dropping called the Big Steppers album. And we're going to have vendors. I got, barbecue vendor. I got taco vendors. I got a lingerie vendor coming through. I got a motorcycle vendor. We're going to have a red carpet. We have a 5-man media team. A bunch of people are going to be coming through. There's going to be girls dancing. It is an adult establishment. It's 21 and over. Later on, we'll do something that'll be more family friendly. But this is our first event, and this is where we're at, and we're having a lot of fun doing it and creating it. But tickets are on Eventbrite right now. You guys can find them over there. Big Steppers album release party, February 28th is the date. Come out, eat.
That's a Saturday?
It's a Saturday. Yes, it's a Saturday. Yeah, Saturday, February 28th. It's going to be from 7 to close, 2 a.m., 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. I believe our performances are going to start at around 9 p.m. And then we're going to probably end the performances around midnight, as we have a lot of time to chill. If you guys want to come and take pictures and all that stuff, I'm going to be roaming around and saying what's up to everybody. Me and my team are going to be all out there in full effect.
Nice.
Showing love to the people, man. Yeah.
That's tight.
Yeah, bro.
Well, thank you for coming here and telling us your story. Make sure you check out all the links below to check out Alex everywhere and his new show that's coming out. You can see him coming with us hopefully next month, March, at the end of the last Friday of March, maybe.
Okay.
We're going to have Chistecito or one of them make it out there and party with us.
Yeah, man, that sounds like fun. I'd love to be there.
But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, liking, and subscribing.